What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining me today on the trap line. It's January 25th. A little cold out here in southeast Missouri. On the trap line today, as you can see out here. And today I'm going to discuss a break dam set using a foothold. A lot of people use conibear. I got a couple conibear 330s set over about 100 yards over in a little creek where the beavers are swimming under a log. I got one set there. Then I also got one on a dam break over there. But today I'm going to video the dam break with a foothold. What I'm going to be using here, show you if I can't get this phone to sit properly. There we go. I got an 8-foot piece of rebar. And pretty much what I've done here is welded a fender washer on one end of it, 2-foot rebar stake with a, once again, rebar fender washer welded on there. And then on the end here, get the mud off of it, I got a Hags slider bracket. That's going to allow you to do, it'll slide one way like such, but they can't go back up. It's a drowner is what it is. Pretty slick. You can use J-hooks on them. You can use a lot of stuff with them. Cable. So they're pretty slick. Let me go get my trap here real quick. And what you want to do, I'm going to be using a Duke number 4. But what you want to do is you want to break it in a tight, narrow spot like this. See, we got this whole dam right here. But I only broke one section, which is right here. And what that's going to do is it's going to get the beaver to come up here to investigate what's going on while their water, as you can see, is draining, which is kind of crazy if you can see or not. You can see the ice is just kind of floating now above the water. Let me walk over here and show you that real quick. Very muddy, but the water has dropped significantly already. I got a couple caster mound sets here, which I'll video some of them here in the next couple days. But for now, let me walk over here and show you. You can see how the ice is actually sitting above the water because all the water is drained because that dam. Like I said, these beavers can really tear things up for farmers, whether it be in their fields or just any kind of ground for that matter. But I'm gonna walk over here and I'll show you my setup with the drowner rod. All right, guys, so like I said, I got a Duke number 4. Some people are gonna say, oh my God, it ain't dyed and waxed. And maybe for canine sets, I'd say differently, but for beaver, I haven't really noticed a problem with not dyeing and waxing them. Now, obviously at the end of this year, I'll dye and wax them and all that and prep them for next year because they'll have rust on them, but I bought these new this year. So anyways, I'm gonna take a J-hook, put it through this crunch-proof swivel, and then I'm going to put it on this Hags bracket right here. Just put it through. And I actually don't have my J-hook tool with me. I got a set of pliers. Pliers will work. But the most important thing, guys, is just make sure that you pinch it down as good as you can. Make sure it's tight. Okay, a little more. Okay, so I'll show you that real quick. So there you go. As you can see here, flip you around here. As you can see, my J-hook right here is closed on my crunch proof. So what's gonna happen, beaver's gonna get caught. Gonna go down the drowner. When he goes back up, it locks. So pretty nice set. I like it. I got the idea with the rebar from Trapper J. I'm sure there's many people, come up with the rebar, but that's how I like it myself. Like I said, cable works good. It's hard to carry rocks and buckets and cinder blocks and all that out here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna jam this in the mud out there. Okay, you want it somewhere pretty deep where the beaver's gonna drown. It's kind of hard to do on a drowner set, obviously, because the water's gonna keep dropping. And what often happens with beginners is you'll take and you'll set it and it'll be maybe 2 inches under the water and you'll say, oh man, I'm set, I'm good. And then you come the next morning and the trap's just sitting out in the mud and you're like, what happened? Well, you got to think, you broke the dam and all this water back here is still draining. So it's very important to remember. Just kind of something to keep in mind there. But what you'll do, you'll jam this down in the mud. You want to make sure you're good, solid in the mud. Pretty soft ground out here too, guys, so that's something else to take into account, is how soft the ground is. That's pretty solid. I'm going to take my rebar stake now, okay, put it through the washer. I just want to jam it down. Now, another thing to remember is don't jam it down so far that your drowner don't slide, okay? That's important. Even if you've got to make a little trench with your hand, run the drowner out with your hand, make sure that it will actually drown. Okay, so that's good there. Now, all you're going to do is take, you want to set your trap. And if you trying to let you guys see what I'm doing this, I see it's pretty muddy out here. Like I said, Duke number 4, 4 coiled, good trap, especially for beaver. What I've done with mine is I've actually night latched mine, which isn't essential, but I just like doing it, something to tinker with. You'll hear it click. There you go, it's clicked. Look at the pan, nice and level. Take, push your stake down. Still make sure your drowner slides. Very important, guys. And then we'll just set our trap somewhere on a little bit higher ground. Hard to do. I'm gonna set mine right there. As you can see. Okay guys, so got my trap all set. You probably can't see it. It's right here. Got it set. They're gonna come to fix this tonight. Hopefully catch them by the front foot or back foot, it don't matter. Let them run down the drowner. Hopefully come tomorrow morning, have a beaver. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment down below. I'm going to try to provide a lot of content for you. Like I said, I always find it interesting to see what other people do. If you have any tips or ideas for me to maybe try out, give me a holler. So thanks. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Have a good one, guys. All right, guys. So I just wanted to show you real quick. This is what the final set looks like. You can see my trap right there. It's got a couple guiding sticks. Water really dropping out, coming down. Hopefully these beaver come down through. What I've noticed, when I put my trap right in front here, they seem to pack it. Well, as they're messing around over here packing their mud and their sticks, oftentimes that back foot ends up right there in that trap. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Hopefully we got a beaver on a drowner rod right there.